two commodities A and B are produced such that 0.4 ton of A and 0.07 ton of B are required to produce a ton of A. So these are required. 0.04 ton of A and 0.0 ton of B are required to produce a ton of A, and 1.1 ton of A and 0.7 ton of B are needed to produce a ton of B. Write the matrix first. The initial matrix, let us write. The initial matrix is, we have to write here the producer. Let us name this as A and B, and here consumer also, they are producing, consuming also. A will buy, A will sell also. So here B will also sell and B will also buy from A. Two commodities, 0.4 ton of A. So they are producing, the producer is producing 0.4 ton of A and 0.7 ton. He is producing how much? 0.7 ton of B. Both are required to produce a ton of A. Both are used by A itself. So that's why I am writing like this as a column matrix. See, A is producing 0.4 ton of something and B is also producing 0.7 ton. Both are used by whom? Who is using it? A is producing and A is using 0.4 ton. B is producing, A is using 0.7 ton of it. B, the producer, right here, and consumers right here. So we are writing like this, 0.4 and 0.7. Similarly, 0.1 ton of A. A produces 0.1 ton and 0.7, whatever A produces, 0.1 ton of whatever A produced, and whatever B has produced from there, 0.7 ton. 0.7 ton of what B produced is used by B, are needed to produce B. They are, because B wanted to produce something, they need this 0.1 from A and 0.7 from B. So that's why we are writing like this as a column matrix. So 0.4, whatever A has produced, 0.4, that is 40%. Okay, if you take it as 40%, 40% is used by A itself. Whatever B has produced, 70% is used by A. And here, whatever A has produced, 10% is used by B. Whatever B has produced, 70% is used by B itself. So that is what is given. And they are producing a ton. So the output matrix, let us write the output matrix. Output matrix we'll write as X1 and X2. So X1 is 1 ton, X2 is also 1 ton. This is given very clearly. They produce only 1 ton, a ton to produce that. Now let us write the technology matrix. Before that, you change the 68 tons as in your book also, change it as 6.8. You cannot have 68 here and only 10 here. So let us take it like that. And now let us write the technology matrix. The technology matrix is B matrix. First step 1 is you have to write the technology matrix. The technology matrix is B11, B12, B21, B22. This is the technology matrix. So what is B11? How do you find B11? A11 divided by X1. This ending number, just see that should come down. B12 is A12 by X2. What is B21? A21 by this ending number X1. B22 is A22 by X2. So but X1, X2 are equal to 1 unit, 1 ton. This is 1 ton. So you are just going to divide by 1. What do you get? The same thing only you are going to get. 0.4 by 1, 0.1 by 1, 0.7 by 1. So same thing. So technology matrix is the same here. The technology matrix is same thing I am writing because we are dividing by only 1. 0.1, 0.7. What is the next step? After finding the technology matrix, you have to find I minus B. What is I minus B? I is the identity matrix. I is 1, 0, 0, 1 minus this 0.4, 0.1, 0.7, 0.7. So that is equal to 1 minus 0.4 is 0.6. 0 minus 0.1 is minus 0.1. 0 corresponding number 0 minus 0.7 minus 0.7. 1 minus 0.07 is 0.03. So we found I minus B. What is Hawkins-Simon condition? The elements in the leading diagonal, the main diagonal, should be positive. Are they positive? What is the first condition? Hawkins-Simon condition. The elements in the main diagonal should be positive. Are they positive? Yeah. Elements in the main diagonal are positive here. What is the second condition? The determinant I minus B should be positive. So we have to find the determinant. So how do you find the determinant? Determinant of I minus B. How do you find it? Multiply 0.6, cross multiply 0.3 minus this minus into minus is plus. So 0.7 into 0.1. So 0.18 minus 0.07. It is 0.11. So it is positive. Determinant of I minus B is positive. So conditions are satisfied. Hawkins-Simon conditions are satisfied. Therefore, the system is viable. Viable means we can find the solution. So let us find the solution now. We have to find the final output. See, if 6.8 tons of A are required, that means the demand outside is 6.8 tons of A. Outside, the demand outside, apart from what they are using. See, A is producing, A is using a part of it. A is producing, B is also, A is supplying to B also. So similarly, B is producing, B is supplying to A, and also B is using by itself. Now apart from this, there is a demand outside. The demand is 6.8 tons of A and 10.2 tons of B are required. Find the gross production of both of them. That's the question. So gross production is X is equal to I minus B inverse into the final demand. So this is I determined of I minus B is not equal to 0. So A inverse X is determinant of I minus B is 0.11. It is not equal to 0. Therefore, we can find the inverse. How do you find the inverse? What is the formula? So 1 by determinant of A you write now. In the place of determinant of A, this is your matrix now. I minus B. Determinant of I minus B into adjoint of A's place you have this new matrix I minus B. So I minus B inverse is 1 by determinant of I minus B into adjoint of I minus B. So determinant of I minus B we already found, it is 0.11. Adjoint of I minus B. See, adjoint matrix you know to find. See, I minus B, the matrix I minus B is 0.6 minus 0.1 minus 0.7, 0.3. What is the adjoint? What is the adjoint of this matrix? You have to interchange 0.3. This will come 0.6 here. Then change the sign. 0.1, 0.7. That's all. We found the adjoint. So your matrix X is equal to I minus B inverse into D. I minus B. What is I minus B inverse? 1 by determinant of A, that is 1 by determinant of A we have found. 0.11. Adjoint of A also we have found. The adjoint of A is 0.3, 0.1, 0.7, 0.6 into the D matrix. What is D matrix? The demand. What is the demand here? 6.8 and 10.2. So 6.8 and 10 point, the final demand you have to take and multiply. So use the calculator. Okay, now add 2.04 and 1.02. Divide 3.06 divided by 0.11, 27.82. Next 10.88 by 0.11, approximately this. To meet the demand outside, A should produce, apart from what they are producing, A should produce how many units? 27.82 units, and B should produce 98.91 units. Suppose the inter-industry, that is interdepending industry flow of the product of two industries are given here. So they given as a table, they put it in a table, all these X, the production, the producers XY, the consumer XY, producers 30% is used by X, 40% is used by Y, 20 may not be percentage, some units, 20 units used by X, whatever Y produces, 10 units is used by Y itself. This is the demand, domestic demand, the demand inside, it is the demand from inside. The total output is X1, this is the output given. So the output is 120 and 60, this is X1, this is X2. And let us now write the technology matrix first. See, what is the question? Determine the technology matrix, and you have to test the Hawkins-Simon condition. All these you have to do. Then you have to, if the domestic demand changes, if this is changing, see, instead of 50 and 30 it has become 80 and 40. What is the gross output? First let us write the initial matrix. What is the initial matrix given? This is X here and Y, X, Y. So the initial matrix is 30, they directly given you. The previous sum we wrote it, 20, 10. Now we have to find the technology matrix. Technology matrix is B11, B12, B21, B22. That is called as the technology matrix. So what is technology? How do you find that? What is the formula? A11 by X1. This is your A11. Okay, this is only A11, A12, A21. The initial matrix, that is the A matrix. A11 by X1. B12 is A12 by X2. B21 is A21 by X1. You can easily remember, as I told you, the ending number should come down. B22 is A22 by X2. This is X1 by X2. This one output, don't take this. This is the demand. We don't use at all. The domestic demand we are not using at all. This is your X1, X2. So X1 is, what is X1? X1 is equal to 120. X2 is equal to 60. No, 30 by 120. It is 30 by 120. That is 1 by 4. A12 is 40 by X2. X2 is 60. So it is nothing but 2 by 3. A21 by X1. That means A21 is 20. 20 by X1 is 120. So that is 1 by 6. B22. A22 is 10 by X2 is 60. That is 1 by 6. Now let us write the technology matrix. That is matrix B is 1 by 4, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, and 1 by 6. So this is the technology matrix. The first part of the sum is over. Now we have to check the Hawkins-Simon condition. So we have to find I minus B matrix. I minus B is, I is the identity A1001 minus 1 by 4, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 6. So it is equal to, subtract 1 minus 1 by 4 is nothing but 3 by 4. 3 by 4 minus 2 by 3. So 0 minus 2 by 3. 0 minus 1 by 6 is minus 1 by 6. 1 minus 1 by 6 is 5 by 6. Minus 1 by 6 is 6 minus 1 by 6, that is 5 by 6. Now how do you check the Hawkins-Simon conditions? What is the first one? The elements of the leading diagonal are positive. What is second condition? Determinant of I minus B we have to find. Determinant only you have to cross multiply. So 3 by 4 into 5 by 6 minus 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 6 will become plus. So what is this equal to? 3 by 4 into 5 by 6 is 15 by 24 minus 2 by 18. You can use the calculator or you can keep it as a fraction. Last step you can use the calculator. So 45 minus, so this is 37 by 72. Is greater than 0, is positive. So determinant of I minus B, it is greater than 0. So what you should write? The conditions. Hawkins-Simon's conditions are satisfied. Therefore, the system is viable. Now we have to find the gross product. The gross output is, the gross production is, what is the formula? X is equal to I minus B inverse into the demand, the final demand. So I minus B inverse, the formula is 1 by determinant of I minus B, 1 by determinant of A you write, no, instead of A you are writing I minus B into adjoint of I minus B. That is 1 by determinant of A we already found, 1 by 37 by 72. Adjoint, how do you find the adjoint? Interchange these two and change the sign. So it will become 5 by 6, 3 by 4. Interchange. So it will become 5 by 6 here and here 3 by 4. And you change the sign of these two. So it will become 2 by 3 and 1 by 6. So it will become 2 by 3 and 1 by 6. So take the reciprocal here. So 72 by 37 into 5 by 6, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 3 by 4. So use that here. So X is equal to I minus B inverse, that is 72 by 37 into 5 by 6, 2 by 3, 1 by 6, 3 by 4 into the final demand. Okay, don't take this as the demand. The demand is this 80 and 40. It is 80 and 40. The demand outside is 80 and 40. So you bring it inside and multiply. You can 1 by 37, you can keep it out. You can multiply the 72 inside. 6 12s are 12 into 5, you get 60. 2 by 3, 3 and 72 if you cancel, what do you get? 24 into 2, 48. I am bringing 72 and multiply. So 1 by 6 into 72, 12. 3 by 4 into 72, now multiply. 60 into 80 plus 48 into 40 and 720. Multiply 12 into 80 plus 54 into 40, 3120. Now divide 6720 by 37, 81.62. 8120 by 37, 84.32. That's all. That's the final output. It has to produce 181.162 units, and Y has to produce 84.32 units.